Welcome to this course. I'm Chinelo Bobo Sam. I'm glad you could join us today. December 10th, 2005 will remain indelible in the minds of most Nigerian parents. On that day, a Susoliso Port Harcourt bound plane crashed near the Port Harcourt airport, killing 108 out of 110 persons on board. Among the dead were 60 Loyola Jesuit college students who were going home to reunite with their loved ones for Christmas. The nation was thrown into mourning. How could such young lives full of dreams, aspiration, and hope be terminated in a twinkle of an eye? The Loyola Jesuit College has since named the 60 students 60 angels, and every December activities are lined up to honor the memory of the 60 angels. December 2013 was not an exception. The activities commenced with a mass at the school chapel.
Listen graciously to the prayers of this family, whom you have summoned before you. In your compassion, O merciful Father, gather to yourself all your children scattered throughout the world. Remember the 60 angels. Remember Father Joseph Reiner. Remember Mrs. Veronica Obiaka. Remember Mrs. Veronica Morabo, whom you have called from this world to yourself. Grant that they who were united with your Son in a death like his may also be one with him in his resurrection. When from the earth he will raise up in the flesh those who have died and transform our lowly body after the pattern of his own glorious body. To our departed brothers and sisters too, and to all who are pleasing to you, and they are passing from this life, give kind admittance to your kingdom. There we hope to enjoy forever the fullness of your glory, when you will wipe away every tear from our eyes. For seeing you, our God, as you are, we shall be like you for all ages, and praise you without end. Through Christ our Lord, who bestow on all the world all that is good.
After the Mass, the guests, staff, and management of the Loyola Jesuit College moved to the Memorial Hall for the main activity of the day. The main activity of the day is a drama entitled The Parable of the Beasts by the Loyola Union. But before this drama, there were goodwill messages from invited guests and the president of the college.
I decided to ask the question, are tragedies preventable? Are tragedies preventable? Yes or no? So my prayer today as we begin this celebration is to ask God to help us to find adequate answer to that question. In 2005, after the plane crash, most of us, those who were there, those who were present, those who were around, we exclaimed, "Never again, never again." Our tragedies prevented. I want to pray that God will give us the grace to realize that some tragedies are not preventable and some are preventable. And the ones we can prevent, but to do everything in our capacity to prevent them. And when we say never again, we mean it. May the souls of our sister angels and the souls of our faithful departed
Today again, we remember our 60 angels who were in that ill-fated Jesuit plane on the 10th of December 2005. It's been 8 years now since that disaster. We remember them and we want to ask pertinent questions. Does something good come out of tragedies? Most often, yes. Sometimes, no. Has something good come out of this tragedy that we are remembering today? A lot of good things have come out, and we want to rejoice about the good things that have come out of this tragedy. But must we always wait for tragedies to happen before good things come up? After 8 years, we want to celebrate those young men and women who died in that plane crash. I knew most of them. I taught some of them. They were very, very talented young men and women. They were very, very brilliant young men and women. They would have offered this country so much. And indeed, in their young age, they offered so much to this country.
Felt that tragedy on a very personal level. But I'm here also to acknowledge that, as you rightly have called them, they are angels. They have gone to be with the Lord. They are with us. They are now among the angels. To quote Psalm 91, whom God has put in charge over us, to keep us in all our ways. And what will they do? They will bear us up with their hands, lest so that we will not dash our foot against stones.
Good day, principal, staff and students of Loyola Jesuit College. Sadly, I will not be able to join you to mark this year's memorial talk and dance drama due to the funeral of my mother-in-law, Mrs. Iwala, which comes up this weekend. She died about a month and a half ago. In fact, I'm scheduled to travel to Moya immediately after making this recording so that I can be with the family to make the appropriate preparations for this event. It's an important personal duty that I must perform, of course, as a wife of the oldest son of the family and a daughter to a woman, a wonderful woman who was with me and treated me so well for 30 long years. I know that you'll be disappointed to learn that I won't be with you for this very significant occasion, which honors the brilliant and brave students who died in the air crash some years ago. Your principal and staff, including Mrs. Okide, who has been to this ministry several times to make arrangements for my coming, really invested a lot of effort, and I'm really sorry and apologize for not being able to honor that. But I'm sure that if anyone can understand the importance of honoring special people when they die, the students and staff of Loyola Jesuit can. It's a credit to this great school that this tragic event has been transformed into an event which not only honors the memory of those gone, but is also an occasion for inspiration. I urge you to overcome your disappointment and focus on the significance of the day, which is, as you have made it now, marked in very special ways. Loyola is a school that is very close to my heart. I was delighted with the visit that was paid to me by the students and some of the staff some time ago. The excellent academic standards and the discipline of the school stand out. Your brilliant alumni who are doing well in universities and other organizations all around the world is a testimony to what this wonderful school has delivered and will continue to deliver for Nigeria and the world for the future. The vision of Loyola is expressed practically in the quality of the student. And I urge you to keep the flag of excellence flying. I want to say that I'm very proud of you. The country is very proud of you. You are the future. And we know that you're going to make a very big difference to this country.
This course will be back in a moment.